Hey everybody, and welcome back to the HobbyDude007 channel. Well, Monday I went to the hobby shop, pick up a few supplies, got home and I had a package. Tuesday, had a package. Wednesday, another package. Today, yet another package. So I wanted to do a few shout outs as well as share some cool stuff that came in the mail. So let's get to it. Hey guys, before we get over to the shout outs and to the model car goodies, I want to share a treasure that I was gifted by my good buddy Glenn Davis this week. Now, what you see here is just a Rawlings Major League Baseball, an official baseball. But this one, Glenn was privileged to have signed by the great Nolan Ryan. How about that? I got to get a case for this, get this set up in here, because this is a treasure. I'm sure, like many of you, are baseball or football fans, and I'm the same. I love college football and I love Major League Baseball. For those who may not know who Nolan Ryan is, I don't know how that's possible, but anyway, Nolan Ryan played actively for like 27 years, which is, for a pro career, that is something. I think his record of 7 shutouts, pitching 7 shutouts, is still standing as far as I know. But a Hall of Famer, all-star, just an awesome guy. So Glenn, publicly, buddy, thank you so much. This is going to go in the center of the office here for sure. So thank you. Thought I'd share that with you guys. Okay, let me reset the camera, start getting some stuff over here, and we'll get into the model car goodies. Glenn, thanks again, buddy. One of the packages we received was from our buddy Dylan at NYS Modeling, and you got to see these things, man. First of all, if you're not familiar with his channel, head over there to NYS Modeling and check out Dylan's channel. You are going to love this stuff. There's some great stuff over there. He's been around for a while, is a great contributor to the community. Awesome stuff. This wide body kit on this 66 Volkswagen, let me tell you, this thing, you need to watch all the way through it. And one of the things that you don't get to see in this picture is how awesome that interior is. I mean, it is really something. I mean, check out the carbon fiber on the ground effects all the way around this thing. Lots of little nifty things in here, but you need to go back and look at the series building this 66 wide body. This thing is just absolutely cool. A lot of other great information and builds on there as well. A lot of great tips and stuff. He's also a 3D printer. That's part of the thing that he sent me, and we're going to come back around to that here in just a little bit. But I did want to give him a shout out real quick. If you're not familiar with Dylan's channel, NYS Modeling, head over, show him some love, give him a sub. You'll enjoy what you're watching. You'll end up doing like I did way back when I first discovered him and ended up binge watching a lot of stuff. Really good stuff. A couple of little shout outs real quick. Some upcoming shows. The 27th, which is not this weekend, but next weekend, in North Charleston, South Carolina. Let me back this up just a little bit so you'll be able to see these a little more. The Low Country Nationals, and this is put on by the South Carolina Modelers Association in, again, North Charleston. It is July 27th. Doors open at 8:30. And there's your location, Trident Technical College. And if you want to check out the website, and you can also go to the Facebook page for South Carolina Model Association. Go ahead and download your entry forms and be ready to go when you get there. I know as far as vendors go, and there, by the way, is your categories. So you have automotive and non-automotive, aircraft, armor, watercraft, figures, miscellaneous. And there's a couple of specialty things in here too. If you ever want a first place in a category or best of show, they have a category just for those called Best of the Best. So this is going to be a fun show, always is. As I was mentioning about vendors, I know, I'm pretty sure Wes's Model Car Corner is going to be there. Matthew with Model Car Videos is going to be there. And a lot of the guys that kind of run the circuit around the Southeast are going to be there. So if you need to do some shopping too, great show to come to. And again, there's your location, Trident Technical College. Put that in your GPS and come right on down. And that is, again, on the 27th. Next up is one that you'll see me kind of doing more and more often as we get close to it, and that's the Southern Nationals put on by Acme, the Atlanta car modeling enthusiasts. This is the main themes this year: 60 years of Mustang, the 60th birthday of Mustang, and pickup trucks. So there's your two themes, and of course you still got your top 10. And let me tell you, the vendors for this one again are just full up. The new venue that we were in last year, I say we because I feel like I'm part of these guys. Just a great bunch of guys. But top-notch show. It is one of the big national events nationwide, and there's guys come from all over the country. And I believe last year somebody said that they met somebody from, I want to say it was New Zealand, but I'm not. I may be wrong about that, but it was from across the pond, one direction or the other, anyway. But a big show and always top drawer. And again, if you want to do some shopping, this is the place. The host hotel is the Marriott Courtyard in Cartersville, Georgia, which is just north of Atlanta, a few miles. And as I understand, they have been booked up for a long time. But there are some other hotels. If you'll go to the Facebook page of the website for Acme, they have some other locations there too listed. So go ahead and get that set up on your calendar as well. And you know, I just didn't tell you the date real quick, but it is October the 26th. October 26th. And go ahead and make your plans for this one, because this is a big one for the Southeast, if the biggest for the Southeast. Then coming first of the year in January 2025, we've got the Hope It Don't Snow show that is hosted by the South Carolina Modeler Association Spartanburg chapter. This year they are in a new venue, and it's a good venue. It is right at the intersection of I-85 and I-26. And it's the 4 Points by Sheridan, and they've got an absolutely fantastic rate. And by the way, you can get a copy of this flyer as well on the SCMA, I think it was the website or Facebook page, I believe. And this is January the 18th. And if you want to go ahead and book your room for this one in advance, and this is another one with a lot of great vendors, pretty good size show, and there's guys from all over come to this too. But they have a discounted room rate of $89, and if you stay anywhere, you know that's a deal. But $89 a night. Well, there you go. And I was looking to see if there was a QR code on this one, but there is not. But there are your links to get the information. And look back here real quick. Yep. Going back to the Atlanta show for just a second. There's your QR codes for Acme, for the meeting information and the Facebook page. Well, there we go. All right, guys, and that is the shout outs for the shows for right now. And now we're going to get into some cool stuff that I picked up at the hobby shop while I was there Monday and came home to a, first of all, always, many of you know I use the Fine Surface Primer from Tamiya, so I went ahead and picked up another can of that. Another pack, assortment pack from Stevens of the sanding sticks, and this has about 7 different grits. And these things last you a while. I keep them cleaned up, but while I was there, I happened to think I hadn't picked up any in a long time, and I do use them up, so there we go. While I was there, I also went ahead and I saw these were new in the Parts by Parks section, And check out those velocity stacks. Spun aluminum. Is that not cool? And these were new. I had not seen these before, so I scooped up a pack of those. And I needed some orange spark plug wire on a and I'll tell you what this is for another time, or what it's for when I get to it. But these are from Gopher Racing, and really cool. And it comes with a boot material there too. And something else that they had that was brand new were these die-cut hot rod gauges. And I was going to use some photo etch, and I got looking at the detail in these things, and I thought, you know what? I think I'll use that in my telephone booth. And if you run your finger across it, you can feel the raised details. So there's raised details on these things. And I went, oh man, I gotta try these. So we'll be trying these out on that and see how they look. But kind of cool. And speaking of the telephone booth, now that I've gotten everything flattened out, and that'll be in the next video for the booth, I'm going to go ahead and replace some stuff, and decided I'd just pick up another pack of 15 thousandths clear, and I'll be making some windows for one section of it. And if that goes well enough, I think I'm going to go ahead and make some windows for the rest of it as well. But anyway, that was the Hobby Shop haul. And next up, these aren't in the order I received them, just how they're stacked on the desk. But got my Salvino's Kit of the Month, and I know there's a lot of guys that have already put out a lot of the videos on this car, so I'm not going to open it. We're not going to go through that because I know Jim at Salvino's also does one. But this is the Davey Allison Rainier Racing. In fact, this was Davey's very first win car. So if you're a Davey Allison fan, there you go. And if you're not members of the Builders Club, you can go to the website for Salvino JR Models and sign up, and they'll get you squared away. And we'll take a look at the box art. Looks like it's the same all the way around. And then some of their other hot rods. And again, if you're a member of the club, you know you also get extra decals every month. And this month we got, well, these are different than what Luca and some of the other guys got. Check that out. The 4371 Plymouth. And that looks like Mustang. Yeah, there's the Mustang body work decals. Ah, the old Milwaukee car. And yes, the Pennzoil Mustang. Check out the gloss on these things, guys. These decals are first rate. Our buddy Clay Kemp does these. I have been privileged to know him for a long time. A lot of years, and I'm proud to call him a friend. And he's actually, in years past, made decals for me. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. And these are freebies, so if you're a member of the club and you know what decals go for nowadays, you know this by itself is a good deal. And you get a discount on the kits as well. All right, let me throw this back in the box. We'll get to the next box. Speaking of Salvinos, this came from a man, Jim Rogers. And this, I had talked to him about a while back. He had done a little thing on his template. And a template that he 3D prints to help you with the alignment, stance, all that kind of stuff on the for the next gen Camaros and Mustangs and all that stuff. So let's take a look at this template. Ooh, this one's colorful. There we go. Oh, check it out. Oh, kind of a rainbowy color there. How about that? All right. That is cool. But anyway, this, the chassis, I should have had one out. No, I didn't think about it. Kind of snaps down on this, and these little nubs sticking up here help you align the ride height. You can adjust that some. it's really a helpful little tool, and that's what it is, a tool. And I love tools. So, Jim, brother, thank you so much. I appreciate that. When I ordered that, I meant to order a few other things. This one came first. I got some other stuff coming. I'll share with you as soon as I get those. Next up was a package from my man Wayne Fritz. Wayne is, and let me tell you, Wayne sent a very nice 2-page letter introducing himself and some of the stuff. And I tell you, what an awesome guy. He comments often on my videos and just a great guy, But he had contacted me and asked if I needed for one of the short track things. I'd shown a picture of the Camaro Darth Vader, as we used to race with the team I worked for. And he said, hey, it looks like you need one of these hoods. And I happen to have one along with some other parts. And I said, man, yeah. So he was gracious enough and most kind enough to send this along with a 454, a big block. Check all that out. And some other goodies in there too. And trust me, these will be put to good use. Some wide 5s that were some resin pieces. Check that out. Oh, I love this stuff, guys. I really do. And y'all mean the world to me when you're so kind and do this stuff. And check this out. A Camaro body. And I've already seen in my head the open fender wells, and I know what this one's going to be too. And that'll be coming up down the road. Instruction sheet for that 70 Baldwin Motion Camaro. There's the chrome and everything. But this is, Wayne, this was above and beyond, brother, and I appreciate you more than you know. And trust me, it will get built. But how awesome is that, guys? I'm all choked up here. Let's see. And then, circling back around, so to speak, to our goodies from Dylan at NYS Modeling, we have this little package. He had on his channel not long ago a Pro Street drawing giveaway. And part of what you won was this awesome, and I mean, look how smooth that is. Pro Street, I think it's out of the Chevelle Pro Street's what it was mastered off of. The back half for the Pro Street for the tubs and all that stuff. Check out how clean that is. Is that not cool? And it also came with the rear end and the 4-link. All of that stuff is in it, and I was so privileged to be part of that. And in that, he does the now, by the way, if you want to get any of his parts, you go over to his eBay channel, which is Detail Modeling, as you see here. And if you'll notice down on the first 2 pictures on this particular one, I pulled these up, you've got an old school dune buggy, which as soon as I saw that, I'm like, uh-oh, well, you got my attention. But let me tell you, there's another dune buggy, if you'll look at it, it's a 4-seater, and it is cool. But check out this little one on the left here. That's a beer crate go-kart type thing. Got a trailer behind it, and that trailer also has a seat that you can put on it, so somebody could ride on that too. But who would have thought a beer crate go-kart? Is that not wicked? But he also sent along a few other things I want to share with you, give a shout out on. Here is I think this one is a Coyote engine, but check that out. I mean, modern Coyote. Just absolutely awesome. Some turbochargers. And guys, these things are clean as a pin. Now, I love these. You've got 6 8-cylinder and Mallory distributors I'm going to take one or two of these out real quick so you can get a really good look. I mean, if you want to do up some MSD, check that out. I mean, this is just awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. 6-cylinder distributor, pre-drilled. And then some V8s in there as well. But this stuff is just clean as a pin. And like I said, some really, really awesome stuff. Here's a bag of shifters and master cylinders. This came at perfect time because I was in need of a master cylinder. So Dylan, thank you again, buddy. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. And all of these shifters. Just cool stuff. Just cool stuff. And set of Mopar direct connection valve covers. You need to see these up close too. These things are really, really super clean. There's the direct connection breathers. Couple of those, as well as the Mopar Performance valve covers, which I love these. As soon as I saw them, I thought there was a Roadrunner that popped right in my head automatically. And then the oil caps. But you can head over there again to Detail Modeling on eBay, his eBay store there, and scarf you up some of these. And guys, there's more on there. There's kits and stuff on there that I don't have here, but you need to go check those out. There's some bomber seats with cushions and things like that. They're just all kinds of stuff. Check this out. Is that not cool? And I mean, the way these things are molded, it looks like that's two pieces. And it's actually one. Some other hot rod or some good performance. If you had a tuner or anything like that, these things are just awesome. And check out this Chevy grill. Is that not cool? But there is all kinds of stuff on the, and this is some of the NASCAR stuff that is not on the site, as I understand, but he does do that. Maybe you can get in contact with him, but some great brakes, just all kinds of really cool stuff. Let me think. Is there anything I'm missing? If there is, I'll have to get back to that with you a little bit later, but I think that's it. But I've had a fun week with this stuff, obviously. And to each of you guys, I super appreciate you. Love you for it and all that you do for the hobby itself. Dylan, again, you the man. Thank you. This is super appreciated, and I can guarantee you everything's gonna get some work. Well, guys, next up, as I said, I'm going to give you an update on the telephone booth. It's got a good bit done. There's a little bit more yet to do, but I think it's going to be really awesome when it's done too. Hope to see some of you next weekend in Charleston. If not, the Southern Nationals. So, guys, head over to HobbyNut Models. Check out Mark's inventory. See if you need anything, especially that MCW paint. Check out his inventory. You're going to be surprised because whether you do cars, ships, aircraft, armor, he's got it all. So go over, check him out. And I think that's it. Guys, God bless. I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.